Alright, and hey there Proxyians, and this is Proxify here, and guys, welcome back to another episode of the Final Fantasy IX Let's Play. So if you guys missed out during the last episode, we have now went and headed into a brand new little hidden area, which we could actually go and do into the main game and kind of head on over to this place if we wanted to. But however, I wanted to actually go and decide to head into this area a little bit early, since we were kind of just going around doing some hidden items and whatnot to go and kind of spruce up on our team a little bit more by adding in some new abilities and whatnot. But Gaza here is a place that you can actually be able to go and purchase out the last bit of the mystical swords if you ever do need them. Now I don't know if I may probably need to buy some or whatever, but I'll think about it when I do come back here to Gaza inside, well, within the main game, because we're still on the search for more of the little last bit of hidden items and whatnot before actually going and kind of tying everything all up, because I think we just have maybe 1 or 2 more episodes left of kind of doing this little item hunting type of stuff, and we should be able to hopefully be finished with everything and then get back into our regular schedule type of stuff so that we can try to finish off here with this number 3. But however, we need to go and head on over to our very first area of our time here within this episode, known as Mognet Central. Now Mognet Central is not really all that too far of a way of a place to actually go and check around, but I just have to had to make a little bit of a big huge turnaround here in this big huge ice continent type of section, because we need to go back to where the Medain Sari type of area was kind of at, because that's where the Mognet Central is actually going to be. It should be in the top right little section there. It's like in the off beaten path, like it's a very small little island somewhere where you can actually see in the map that I actually do have there. And also as well too, speaking about where that Medain Sari area was, I do want to go and have to pick up with the Kerman coffee though, because there is a special little unique item that we can actually be able to go and pick up over at the dude from Dali if you actually give him all the certain type of things, such as like the 3 different coffees. We already have 2 of them so far, but if we just pick up the one where over at Eiko's places, I think we should be fine. Now around here, there should be a little section that's kind of wide here, and you should be able to find that there is like a dead pepper section. I'm not gonna go and literally show you guys where it is. I literally found this just like within just searching around here off recording, because I know that this is an area that I wanted to go and show off to you guys. But again, there's nothing really too important that's in with this type of dead pepper section. I think there's just like a few extra Edolan type of grabbings if you ever do really need it. But for me personally, I don't think we need to really worry about it at this at that point. But let's keep on heading straight down from here. Now, if I do get the spot around it out here, I think the texture is going to be a little bit hard to tell. But again, there is some like little bubbly type of stuff around there, so you can always be able to go and search around there if you want. Now, I believe this is actually going to take us right back to where the Conde Petit area is actually going to be at, but we don't want to be there just yet, because we need to head up, I think, just a little bit further up around in this part, I want to say. And there should be a section that's just right here on the shoreline, and we just have to go and kind of, I think, head through the back portion part of this, and there should be a crack in the wall. And that is where Mognet Central is going to be. Now, this one can be a little bit of a tricky part to kind of go and use your dead pepper in, but just kind of make sure that you kind of line it up properly. And you don't have to really worry about ever having to use your dead pepper again, because this area is going to be fully open when that actually does happen. So if I can line it up directly like that, just like that there. So good job, Chocobo. And we're going to go and nail that right on through, and I think the crack crumbled and it opened up the hole. Now here, unfortunately, in this disc, we can't really go and do anything about Mognet Central right now. I think we may probably have to wait probably a little bit later, or maybe head into disc 4 or something. But yeah, we could kind of do a little bit of a look-see around here. So let's go and check out with some of the different Moogles. So I wonder if Mognet will go out of business, Kupo. Well, for me personally, I would have to say like it may probably will, because like since you have like a secret area that's like literally hidden in the back of the wall, I'm pretty sure that there would be no customers to literally go explore around here unless if you were actually like just a Moogle. But let's go and talk to this guy, because I think he has something pretty important to literally go and say. So if only we had that item. Now, I don't know exactly what type of item that he's literally talking about, so we may probably have to go and search for that. Now, I think if we just go ahead right around here, we can go and talk to this Moogle. Now, this is Artemicon. Now, I think we've already seen this guy, I think probably before back in Alexandria, right? So I shouldn't have used so much of it on myself, but if I did, because it makes my coat so soft and shiny. But after I used it all up, the gear started to grind. Oh, okay, so maybe that must be the item that probably that Moogle was probably talking about. I'm not really too entirely certain. Okay. Well, interesting. Well, I don't really know too much about Mognet Central. I don't know if that has to do something with the different rewards, with the different Moogles that we have to go through. But for right now, I think we're okay. Let's just go and walk back to our chocobo, and we need to go and head on over to the Ifa tree. Yes, the one place that I actually really despise about here, and I don't really like the Ifa tree all that too much. But hey, you know what? At least we're in a high enough level that we can just be able to just go and nail out on some of the enemies pretty quickly. But there is a particular enemy in there that I kind of want to go and pick up a blue magic spell for. Now, this ability is actually going to be known as, I want to say, it's roulette, from one of the different zombies that we never really got to see from before. But this area really shouldn't be all that too hard to explore, and I think Ifa tree is actually somewhat located around in this particular section. Just have to just go up a few different mountains and whatnot, and I think we should be there in no time. Now again, this is the Q's Marsh. Now I think that is a Q's Marsh actually, around here in this type of continent here. And if you ever do want to go and pick up on any more type of frogs and whatnot, and kind of get that Beasto Fork, which I kind of want to make sure to grab out that item as well too, I'll make sure to come back here, because I think this is where the Black Mage Village location is actually going to be at. But we actually do need to have the boat with us, because that's how we'll be able to kind of continue onwards with the story. We can't really go and use it with our chocobo right now at the moment. But yeah, if you see where all these roots are actually all at, this is where I believe the Ifa tree is actually going to be here. So just follow the roots, and the chocobo will literally take you all the way to the Ifa tree. So it's literally not that far away. But however, I will be basically cutting out this part here. I'll show you guys when I do meet up with one of the other zombies. Now, these zombies here in particular are going to be very, very, very challenging to actually get this blue magic spell, because they do like to use melt, where they actually do a lot of damage. And it basically, the melt damage is basically anything where their HP is at. So if they have a really high HP, it's going to do a lot of damage and probably knock out one of your guys. So very scary type of thing that's going to happen here. But however, let's just go and get off, and we should be able to just head right into the Ifa tree. So yep, just like that, and I'll see you guys when I do go and hopefully get ourselves the brand new blue magic spell for roulette. Yes, alright, and there we go, guys. I finally learned roulette. Oh my god, I absolutely despise these zombies so much. Oh my lord. If you guys have never went and battled out with these guys, or even tried to even learn this blue magic spell, I have to say, this blue magic spell is really not as great as what I think it is, because I think roulette was also, another type of ability they could use in a past like Final Fantasy game, which it was actually somewhat decent. But this one I don't think it's like all that too great. But however, we learned a brand new ability. I'm pretty happy about it. Let's just go and get the heck on out of here. I was literally running around out here for almost about like a good half an hour or so, and those zombies just literally kept on melting away, which I absolutely despise that so much, because like they're always in a bunch of threes, and like and if you're not careful enough, they will always literally just melt and literally just do so much damage, and it's crazy. Oh, alright, and I think I found out where one of our other treasures is here, guys. So this is actually going to be known as the Abandoned Lagoon. Now this is actually one treasure that we can actually go and find around here. So if we actually do go and hopefully, oh, there we go. I think we got ourselves the treasure right here. And let's see what we can go and grab from this. So we got ourselves 6 soft, 4 ethers, 1 feather boots, which you can actually go and grab them right from here. I don't think you ever need to go to the auction house for them, but you can grab them right from that. We also get ourselves an Kai armlet, which I'm not really too entirely certain about what that's all about. But that is about it for that treasure there, and I'm pretty certain I think we got one more location. But you know what? I think I will pretty much, maybe do that on my own time, because I am kind of running out a little bit of some time on my own time here. So I'll go and grab after the last little bit of treasures, and I think what we'll do is we'll kind of end everything off here and tie everything up all together. I'm not going to kind of split it into another episode of me trying to search for hidden treasures. We'll just decide to head back and get back into the main type of game out here, and I'll see you guys in the next episode, and of course, peace. Alright, and I am back, guys, and just want to let you guys know on one more thing before I go and end off with this episode for today, was that I wanted to actually go and show you guys that there is a little bit of a One Piece reference that is here in Final Fantasy IX, and I totally blanked out on it. And so there's a dead pepper spot that's actually located, I think, somewhere outside of where the Aoife tree is. And if I go and scroll all the way down here to the very far end, there should be a straw hat, a Lola t-shirt, and sandals, which you can actually find in this one little section. And I do have to say, it's actually kind of funny, because I actually really do like One Piece quite a bit, and that has a little bit of a reference for Luffy. But that also too, since we are here in Madain Sari, this is where Aiko's place is at. I totally forgot and blanked out on one thing, and that was for the Kerman coffee. So to go and find out where that is going to be located, I just need to go and head on over to the house where Aiko's at, and I think it should be outside where the kitchen is also located as well too. So if I just go and head on right from here, I should just be able to then... there it is. I think it's right here, actually. Nice. There we go. Got ourselves the Kermit coffee, and that's all that I wanted to go and do, guys. It's just only like a 1 little minute thing, but what the heck was that? Okay, I don't know. I think that was a Moogle. I think that just kind of flown out of the, out of the dock here or somewhere around there. But anyways, I'm just gonna go in and off the episode. I'll see you guys in the next one for Final Fantasy IX, and of course, peace.